Good afternoon,
Good
everybody.
afternoon,
Can you
sir.
hear?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So, are we waiting for more students? Can we have the students like usual, the hands raised? Then we can get started. We'll
Yes,
give
sir.
it another 2 minutes. Maybe
Yes,
we'll.
sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll wait for another 2 minutes.
All right. Once we have a sizable number of students, we'll get started. Meanwhile, can you also coordinate for the students to raise their hands so that I know how many students are there?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. We'll go on.
Are we ready? Let me know once we are ready.
Yes, sir. I think we can start, sir.
Get started. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. All of you, all the students, kindly raise your hands and your video should be on so that I can see you. And yeah, and you all need to participate. So I see Srishti Infotech, KTC Hubli, you need to raise your hands. What about the others? Vaishali, Computers, Rupashri, and all of these others. All right. So who will, let's start with a quick recap of what we did the last time. Who will do the honors? Rupashri, you want to take the lead? Do you want to quickly recap whatever you've learned so far in the last few sessions or maybe the last session? Last session, I think you were not there, but.
Yes, sir. Last session I was not attending.
All right. So would you want to give a recap of what you learned in the last few weeks, last few sessions?
Yes, sir. In last sessions, we have learned about the few technologies, and how those technologies will be helped in particular field.
Okay, which technologies? So you have to start answering, all of you have to start answering more confidently. If someone asks you, what have you done in the last 3-4 sessions, you have to give a more meaningful answer, right? You can't just say we did this. It's not a classroom. Once you're in a working environment, you have to be more confident of your answers and things like that. So think and answer, think, and it's okay to think, and you can give examples and things like that. I'm not giving you marks for this question. If someone is asking you about what you learned in the last 3-4 sessions, you should give a more elaborate, more thought through answer. You started off well. Go ahead, continue that, maybe spend a little more. What else do you remember from the last few weeks?
And also we have learned about the customer journey, how some technologies are used in the customer journey briefly, like in step, like there are 4 steps in the customer journey. awareness, consideration, service, purchase, advocacy, and loyalty. And in all these, how like technologies are used in a single step. In briefly, have learned about it, and also like in banking sector, how artificial intelligence is used in banking sector as well. These are the things we learned from last 1 week.
All right. Thank you, Rupashri. Who else will take a quick, give a quick recap? You have to just unmute yourself and speak. Someone from KTC Hubli? Chandrakant, do you want to take the lead? Yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. So last week, sir, we discussed about customer use of AI and other legacy technologies in different phases of the customer journey. And prior to that, sir, we discussed some of the technologies like blockchain, ChatGPT, big data, cloud. These kind of technologies were discussed. And then into the presentation, sir, the stress was given to application of the technologies in different phases of the customer journeys. So it was about 55 or crystallizing our knowledge, which we had gathered in previous weeks. To make them to bring them into the product form. That was the main aspect of last week's session.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Chandrakant. Who else? Anybody else? Okay. So nobody else wants to recap. So today, if you want to speak, anybody wants to speak, they have to unmute themselves and start speaking. Okay. So, and there's no need to take permission and all of that, because already there's a lot of disconnectivity in terms of, poor connections and all of that. So you just unmute and speak up. In case it's a disturbance, I will let you know, but otherwise you're all, you can always unmute yourself and speak. All right, and also keep your videos on so that I can see you all participating. All right. So today what we will do is, what was the agenda? Did we discuss any agenda, Chandrakant, or? Our audio is weak. I think the way you hold the mic makes a difference in that KTC only. You have to put it maybe in front of your mouth or something. Yeah.
It's about
yes, now it's good. Yeah.
Use of maximum technologies in different phases of the customer journey, so as to give the customer a good experience, as well as also to.
Can you repeat that? Your voice broke. Can you repeat that?
Use of different and maximum technologies in different phases of customer journey, sir, so that customer experience is good with our products, and also shop owner makes maximum profit with lesser resources spent and within less time.
Okay. Okay, so what is the agenda for today's discussion? What do you, did we say that we will cover something today, or were you all given any assignment?
Last week assignment was to come with the clear and the specific.
No, I'm not able to hear you. I'm very sorry, but audio is very bad.
Today we are supposed to present a PPT regarding use of technology, specifically technologies in different phases of the customer journeys. We need to speak about the technologies only.
Okay, so are you ready with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who else is ready in your classroom? Anybody else is ready? Who else is ready? Can I get a so I will so going forward, I'm not going to keep asking who's ready, who's not ready. I'm going to make clear English statements. I will speak in clear English. Whoever responds will get an opportunity. Whoever does not respond will not get an opportunity, because if you can't understand even this much, then you need to brush up those areas as well. So the thing is like this: whoever is ready with the PPT, whichever center, not only this center, whichever center, whichever student, all I want you to do is, I want you to write your name and the presentation title. name and presentation title. Only those that I see in the chat box, I will call upon. Others will not get any response because I can't keep calling out and making a record of all of those things. I will need to see that in the chat. Okay. Whoever is ready, you need to tell if it's a classroom and you are not typing it, you can tell the person, whoever is typing, you give your name and your presentation title, or you can just give your name if you're ready with the presentation, and then I'll call upon you and then you'll start presenting. Okay. So in the next 1 minute, exactly 1 minute, after 1 minute, you will not get that opportunity. Exactly 1 minute, can I get in the chat, whoever is ready, the names of the people who are ready with their presentations. In the next 1 minute, it's 12:12. By 12:13, I need to have all the names of students who are ready with the presentation. Only those will be qualified for presenting. Others later on, even if you say I'm ready and all of that, you won't get a chance. All right. So that kind of makes things easy for everybody. Okay. We don't waste time in going to and fro. So next 1 minute, I'm going to keep quiet. In the 1 minute, your name should be there in the chat if you are presenting, including Chandrakant. All right. So good to see some names now. So we have some students from Vaishali Computers, some students from what happened? I'm just seeing the so there was okay from Vaishali Computers. We have a group presentation. Balari, Rupachandana, Swapna, Meghna, whatever, all these names. Okay. What happened to Chandrakant's name? I thought I just saw that just now. Did you delete that chat?
I with some additions.
Sorry?
With some additions.
No, but what happened to the previous chat? Suddenly, how did it vanish? Okay. How come the chat vanished? Usually it'll be there, right? I mean, you edited that. This name was there earlier also, but how come it just went off completely? That's what I'm a little surprised with. Anyway, so we have all these. All right. So Chandrakant, Gaurav, Shankar, and Priyanka is ready to. So I'm assuming all these are individually ready with individual presentations, right? That's my assumption. And Vaishali Computers is ready with a group presentation, which is all these names of students used in customer journey. Okay, so there are just two centers. One is Vaishali Computers and one is this KTC Hubli. No, what is this group wise? Even Hubli's group, is it? It's a group presentation. Yes or no?
It's a group presentation, sir. All those numbers names you read, they are from the group.
No, so practically there is just one presentation, right?
Yeah, one presentation.
Okay. Audio is very bad. I just want to check, is it only me that I'm not able to hear properly? Can you connect with your mobile device or something like that? I can't keep That mic is not working out.
Clear now, sir?
Maybe it's slightly better now. Yeah.
Slightly better.
Yeah, it's better now. It's good. But I'm not too sure how long it will stay. Sometimes suddenly it'll dip, but it's better now. Yeah. So what is it that you're saying? It's a group presentation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to ask everybody a few questions. Okay. I want to ask all of you a few questions. You have to type in the chat box yes or no. You have to type in the chat box yes or no. All right. So the questions are like this. This question is for everybody who's ready with the presentations. And those who are not ready with the presentations, they might as well leave the session, because every time I can't keep saying you have to come with the presentation and you're just present there raising your hand. Are you participating? I don't see any reason why you should be present here. All right. So anyway, so the question is like this. In your assignment or in your presentation, have you shown the utilization or the usage of artificial intelligence? This question is for everybody. Have you shown any utilization or application of artificial intelligence? Type a yes or a no in the chat. Okay, KTC who please saying yes. What about the others who are presenting? I want a yes or a no. It can't be a maybe. Is it a yes or a no? Have you shown any application of artificial intelligence? Okay. All right. Next question only. So basically there are two presentations, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There are only two presentations. One is from Vaishali Computers. It's a group presentation, and one is from Hubli, KTC Hubli. So both are saying yes. The next question is, have you shown any application of big data analytics? Have you shown any application of big data analytics in your presentation? Okay. What about Vaishali Computers? Why does it take so long to respond? It has to be a yes or a no. No. Okay. Have you shown any applications of robotics in your journey? Have you shown any application of robotics in your journey? I want an actual application or actual example explanation. May not be as an image, but at least when you're explaining, you should be able to show. Okay, KTC will be saying yes. Okay. Have you shown any application of machine learning in your presentation? What about Vaishali Computers? Yes, sir. Okay, they're saying yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. What about KTC Hubli? The other one, Vaishali? Yes. Okay. Have you shown any application of blockchain? No. Yes. Okay. Have you shown any application of SAP or enterprise resource planning? Enterprise resource planning and SAP. Only Chandrakant is answering for everybody in KTC Hubli. I can see that. So I hope all the others are in alignment. That is your problem. Okay. So I hope the others are aware of these terms. Okay. Okay. All right. Cyber security. Have you used anything, any application to show cyber security issues? No. Okay. So what I will do is now, whatever presentation you have created, the reason I'm giving this exercise is because I know only a few of you would have worked on that, especially not even few, maybe one person has worked on that. I want all the participants in the classroom to at least take this time to understand these and prepare yourself to present it back. All right. So I've given you some names of technologies. Can someone type it for me? Now I want one of you to type these names. One is cybersecurity. Can someone type it in the chat box? Whoever is typing for KTC Hubli can go ahead and type it. Or Vaishali Computers. Cybersecurity. Can you type cybersecurity? Okay, next, artificial intelligence. Go ahead. Yeah, next you can type big data analytics. Now, why are you typing all of these that I have not told you to type? Why do you confuse people? I'm only asking you to type certain things. You have to type only that, right? So, so why is this now? Big data, machine learning, cybersecurity, AI, robotics, blockchain, CRM, IoT. Why have you typed all of these things again? Anyway, so please type only what I'm telling you to type now. Okay, big data analytics. Next, let's look at ERP, enterprise resource planning, and you can type SAP along with it. ERP and SAP. ERP and SAP. Okay, and machine learning you've already typed, which is okay. Robotics, can you type robotics? Robotics. Yeah, and also type e-commerce applications, e-commerce tech or whatever, e-commerce. You can just type e-commerce. All right, now you have all these technologies. So all these are already there in the chat also. You can refer to them or you can make a note of them in your notebook. What I want you to do is, there are only two presentations, right? One is from KTC Hubli and the other one is from Vaishali Computers, right? Now, what I want you to do is, all these students, you have to look at your presentation. Whoever is your leader in your group, I don't mind. It can be Chandrakant or it can be anybody, I don't mind. But look at your slides, look at your presentation. I want you to make sure that you apply all of these in that journey or wherever you're showing these applications. And I want you to understand what is actually happening, right? If I ask one of you to present one part of it, you should be ready to present. That's how you need to prepare the slides. If you want to add something to the slide, you want to improve the slide, you want to add some pictures or you want to add some more content, you can do that now. What I essentially want you to do is, I want you to at least now in this session, go through the slides. Go through the slides and understand each slide and see where all you're applying these technologies. Which are the places where you're applying these technologies, in which part of the journey, which part of the experience of the customer are you applying these specific terms and technologies, right? There can be overlap, that is fine, but you should be clear about what is the difference between these technologies. It can't be random, everything can't be the same. You have to very clearly explain to me. So you have to take the time to understand your slides, your own slides. If you have already prepared, very good. You can revise. but use all the, just make sure that you have all these technologies. All right. If you have something additional over and above these technologies, that is also okay. But first focus on these. All right. All of you, Vaishali Computers and KTC Hubli, is this clear? If this is clear, can you please type a clear in the chat box? Just type clear in the chat box. Okay. And how much time do you think you need to go through all of this and revise your own slides and be confidently ready for presenting? How much time do you think? You need 15 minutes? You need 20 minutes? Can you type it in the chat box? Please type the number of minutes you need for 20 minutes. Half an hour is also okay, but I want okay, 25 minutes. Okay, Rupashri, are you presenting it along with somebody or are you presenting it individually?
With Vaishali Computers.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay, so she's saying, and KTC will be saying 30 minutes. Okay, so can you take 30 minutes and prepare now that you're all together in one place? I want to ensure that you're there and you participate and present. I'm going to pick the student whoever is going to present. Okay, it's not like I may allow you to volunteer, I may not. I may randomly call someone also, but you should be ready to participate and present. Okay, now that there are only 2 presentations, you have the presentation and you have the time to do some revision and you have the time to add something, you have the time to do some research. What I want is not some major, scientific answers and all of that. I want you all to be able to answer. If I pick up anybody, he or she should be able to answer, tell me what this technology means, what it does, okay, in simple language. All right, is this clear? Okay, say, so it's like 2:30, let's, so I'll give you 30 minutes. You can go and do this for the next 30 minutes. I'll keep checking you every, whatever duration. But you can do that exercise. You can sit down with your team. You can discuss with your team. Whoever has made the presentation, you can ask him to explain that to you. But you should be confident in answering all of these questions. Because I'm not too sure. The reason why I'm asking you to do this now is I'm not too sure how much time you have spent individually in doing this. Because now you're coming, you will see a presentation, someone will present it, you will sit through the whole 2 hours and then go back. So I want you also to benefit, right? So just spend that time now. Okay, so it's 2:30. By 3 o'clock, all of you should be ready with the presentation. All right. All right. So your time starts now. Please go ahead and start presenting. One more word of this thing. Those who are not participating right now, I know there are only 2 presentations. If somebody else wants to participate, they can start making those slides now. Instead of simply sitting and watching, you know what needs to be done. You can start preparing your own slides proactively. Okay. So here is another chance for you to do that. All right. All right. Go ahead and do that now. All right. So how many of you are ready? Vaishali and Vaishali Computers and KTC Hubli. Are you both ready with your slides? Can we see you on screen, Vaishali Computers and KTC Hubli? Anybody else who wanted to present? They had to mention that in the chat box, but I don't see any other. So KTC Hubli, are you ready? Can I get a response? Okay, they're ready. What about Vaishali Computers?
We need some time, sir.
How much more time?
10 minutes.
I can't hear you.
10 minutes, sir.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is a... Okay, so you can do like this. While KTC Hubli is presenting, you can take that 10 minutes to prepare, and let's have KTC. So you take 10 minutes. After that, you should be ready. Let's have KTC Hubli on the screen then. Can we get their presentation on screen? Okay, Kavita Computers. Vishal, are you ready with the, are you ready? Not on robotics. I had given you an exercise, what I had explained. I want to, but anyway, if you've prepared something, let us see what you have prepared. But are you ready with the presentation, Kavita Computers? Okay, all right. All right, let's have KTC Hubli on the screen, and let's have you present. All right.
Visible and clearly audible. Hello? Are we audible?
Audio is not that great, Chandrakant. The last time when we discussed, it was fine, but after that, it's not that great now.
Are we audible now, sir?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Welcome to all. In this presentation of technologies used in different phases of customer journey in retail industry. So this is presentation by Public ADC team. Guys, already we have discussed different phases of customer journey. So there are 6 steps wherein customer moves through them. So one of the basic software, which is like a customer journey mapping software, wherein our AI will know in which.
So pause here. There's no need to say mapping software. It's actually mapping technologies, mapping information, or mapping digital technologies. It's not specifically only software. You can say mapping digital technologies. Okay. Anyway, you can correct that later on. You can go ahead.
It's called as customer journey mapping technology. So through this, the technology will be knowing in which phase of the customer journey the customer is in. So accordingly, it will be interacting with him, and also this information will be shared.
Just hold on. So is the audio okay for everybody else? If the audio is not that great, can you please type no in the chat box? All the others? Okay, someone is saying no. Kavita Computers is saying no. See, we can't hear you properly. What about Vaishali Computers? Are they able to hear? Meghna is saying no. Rupashri, what about you? Are you there? Is the audio okay? Are you able to understand everything? Rupashri. So I will not sit and keep correcting it. Chandrakant and team, you will have to discuss with all these people. Okay, just ask them if it is fine or not, and then once it's okay, you can go ahead, because the audio is not actually, it's not pleasant to hear, so muffled. It's not clear. You're not able to understand. We're not able to understand what you're saying. So you have to find a solution for that and check with all these people. And once they are okay, then you can go ahead. All right.
So is it clear now? Is it clear now? Please reply in the chat. Is it clear now? Please reply in chat, yes or no. No. Yes. Okay, with this, we'll start with the presentation. So in this customer journey, our AI system will be mapping the customer into different phases.
Just hold on, Chandrakant. So all the others, in case you're finding the audio bad, you have to tell him. You can unmute or you can type in the chat box whenever the audio goes bad. You have to tell him. Otherwise, I'm assuming you all are also listening and understanding. Okay. So if the audio is bad, you have to inform that it is not audible properly. Okay. It's your responsibility. Whenever you're not able to hear, you'll have to let him know. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, you can go ahead now.
So the first technology is customer journey mapping technology. Here, the AI system, that is artificial intelligence system, will be aware of in which phase the customer is in, and so accordingly it will be interacting with the customer, and accordingly it will be sending the messages to the customer. So here, the customer may be in the first phase, or in the fifth phase, or in the sixth phase. So this runs common across all the phases, and also this information will be shared with all the salesmen and all the marketing person in the company, so that they can design the plans accordingly to the customer, and also salesman can speak accordingly to the customer. So this will be very useful information. Let's start with the presentation. Next. So here in customer journey, as discussed, the customer mapping technology will be interacting with our AI and chatbots will be interacting with the customers, and they have the responsibility to know in which phase how many customers are there. So their basic responsibility is to get a maximum number of customers into awareness. From there, and once make them successful in awareness phase, and take all of them to the consideration phase, and all of them to application phase, and all of them to, and keep moving to the next phases. So that will be the successfulness of the AI system. So in awareness, as of in the slide here, I'm showing awareness. There are 150 customers are there, out of which our AI is successfully pushing 120 customers into consideration phase. From consideration, it is successfully pushing 100 customers into application or purchase phase. From out of 100, it's able to push 80 customers into service. So and 60 into loyalty, and from loyalty 30 into advocacy. So here from awareness to consideration, AI is successfully around 80% successful ratio is there. From consideration to application, there is an 85% success ratio is there. From application to service, there is 75% success ratio. It's a quite a good service ratio. And next one is we'll move on to the next slide. So the first step is awareness. Here, awareness in the sense we have to create our AI systems, chatbots, how to deal with the large number of, because the basic purpose of this step is to make a large number of entrants, customers into this awareness stage. where we can make them aware of our products and services and about our company. So how we will get large number of customers into this through big data. So for example, let's assume that company like a mobile company has entered into Indian markets, and they will get Indian population or demography details from Census Department of India. There are details of 140 crore people. Their height, weight, age, their education details, their income patterns, their income sources, what they are learning. So all that data will be there. So this entire data itself is called as big data. So whereas our AI or machine learning models go through this data and prioritize or segmentize, make segments in the customers. So based on that, we will create a target customer database. So we, yes. So our systems, our AI will target only those customer data sets, and we will be sending automated email systems or mass SMS systems. So through here, customers engagement or awareness about our company products and services will begin. And next one is recommendation engines. Based on customer segregation or segmentation, AI can recommend our services suitable to customers based on their segmentation. From here, direct communication with the customers will be starting. For example, a customer in the age group of 30 to 40, based on his previous search history, if he is interested in tracking and all that, a cloth company can send in ads like mountainous, terraneous shirts, jackets, shoes, all that. Like mountain trekking gears, we can advertise to him. And next one is digital marketing. Here, as we all know, one advertise does not suit all the people. So we will try to customize ads to the maximum extent possible. This we can do through social media platforms, where in a social media platforms, customer will be individually available, whereas in TV, customer groups will be available. So we will be sending posting ads on social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook, these social media platforms. And also our AIs or machine learning models will evaluate themselves about how the communication is being successful. Like how many customers they targeted and how what the communication was sent to them, how many responded back. So they will any changes needed like that. So here AI system will evaluate themselves about their efficacy in each and every phase. So this evaluation technology will repeat in each and every phase. So this is for the company to improve on its communication models. So next up is consideration. Further steps will be explained by Shankara and Gaurav. In consideration, comparative analysis, whereas AI is already knowing that in the first chart it was shown that from 150 to 100 customers have been moved from awareness to consideration. So AI is aware of that. Right now, 100 customers are there in a consideration box. So now its target is to push them from consideration to purchase or application step. Here in this step, customer will be evaluating whether to buy or not, why to buy, why I should buy from this company. So we have to answer his questions like why. So these will be his questions. So in comparative analysis assistance, our AI or chatbots, what they will do, they will do web scraping. This is a technology like web scraping, whereas suppose a customer has Googled for a mobile phone on Google. So our AI becomes aware of this, and what it will do, it will web scrap through all the e-commerce websites like Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, Tata Neu, and all those e-commerce websites, apps. and it will collect the information. So what it will show to the customer, it will show that, for example, in our website, it's chargeable at, it's available at 10,000 rupees, whereas in Amazon, Flipkart, it's available for a price more than 10,000 rupees. So here it will show that at other places the product is bit costly. So customer will decide to buy with our website. And also what they will do, it will show that negative side of the goods available at Amazon and Flipkart. Negative side in the sense less number of features are available with Amazon and Flipkart like that. So it gives more of positive information on our products and our company. And next one is this, it will be done when the customer, when passing from the awareness stage and entered into consideration stage, and he gets engaged with the company through mobile only. Guys, is my audio clear now? Please respond in chat. No, not in chat, not in. Because we are feeling some changes, please respond. Now. Okay. And after moving from awareness to consideration, customer enters into the store. Already, our AI have discussed with the customer. So they have identified his face. Through image recognition, our chatbots will remember his face. And customer also has spoken with the
Just
company.
1 second, hold on, just 1 second, Chandrakant. Now, see, awareness consideration. Why are the slides, like for example, in cybersecurity, why is the font different here compared to the other place? That neatness is not there. So you should take care of that going forward, okay? You and your team. So let's the size of the text is a little bigger for cybersecurity compared to others, right? So that is one. And the second point I want to tell you is when you're presenting, after you've presented one slide at least, you can pause and wait, ask for others to, you can check whether they have understood, not understood. You can ask them questions and you can just wait for their response. And if there is none, then you can proceed further, because otherwise it becomes like a monologue. It is like a long, a presentation without a pause. So you have to learn the art of also presenting and seeking some feedback. Not necessarily feedback, it can be whether they have understood or not. So after each slide, maybe you can pause and ask them, have you understood this? Is this clear? And ask for some response in the chat box. If nobody responds, then either they're all sleeping or they've switched off, right? So the point is you need to keep checking whether they're understanding or not. Okay, go ahead from now. Yeah.
Once the guy moving out of awareness stage, suppose that to have the store experience or the product experience, he comes into the store. Already our AIs have been engaged with the customer in awareness stage. So AI has seen the customer face. So through image recognition, it will be remembering his face, and also through speech recognition, when customer has spoken with our chatbots in the awareness stage, they will be remembering his voice. So whereas our AIs are active in our stores also. So when customer comes to shop and makes some product inquiry, or talks with some salesman, immediately our AI systems will identify the customer and will inform the inform the salesman that already so much of engagement has happened with this customer. His name is so and so. His inquiry was about this product. His doubts were so and so. Last time when spoken with the customer, he had inquired about mobile battery backup and screen resolution kind of thing, and mobile gaming performance. So salesman will be able to stress more on these points and remove the queries from the customer mind. So here doubts being removed from the customer mind, there is a chance that he will go for a purchase. And also salesman can put more efforts in moving the customer from consideration to purchase immediately. So this is about store experience. And also when customer enters into the shop, so our cameras will be fitted in the store. So that's called Internet of the Things. So those cameras will be passing on the information to AI systems. So they will analyze how the customer enters the shop, where all he walks. So in front of which shelf he stands, which product he watches. So based on these all information, even camera will be sensing the customer's eye movements. And see, like for ourselves, products will be arranged from a height of from ground level to 6 feet height. So based on these eye movements, they will be knowing which product customer is currently watching, for how many minutes he watches a product, which product he holds and watches. So through this, where he was engaged, so we will come to know about his interest. So this information will be stored in our memory or database. Again, becomes part of the database, can be used to train the AI. AI can build up further on this one. So AI can use this to pitch on further with ads, future ads. So we have discussed about IoT, speech recognition, AI analyzing customer movements, his walk movements, where he stands, what he watches, all those will be analyzed here. Even they help the salesman to what to speak to customer. And also cyber security. So in cyber security phase, consideration will be happening. We have to keep our systems secure. Again, this cyber security runs in all the steps of keeping our systems secure. So what happens? No outsider or no competitor should log in into our or into our websites and change the database. For example, if I am selling a phone for 10,000 rupees, he should not hack and change its price from 10,000 to 1,000. So if he changes from 10,000 to 1,000, customer will buy it immediately, and I will make a loss of 9,000 rupees. Or else, same product he is selling at 11,000 rupees. What he will do? He will enter into my system and make my price at 15,000. So my price will be costlier to him, and the customer will move from my website to his website. So this is, and also our systems, our e-commerce website should be so secured that they should not be collapsing at any time. So that way we have to build our walls so stronger that cyber security will be taken care of. Next one is purchase. So it will be explained by and 1 second. It is please. Please. So guys, I don't know how I have explained awareness in the consideration. So anybody having any doubts or any clarifications needed, can please type in the chat box. Any doubts or any doubts regarding the audio, video, please respond in chat. Questions also please. So I will take that audio video is clear and no doubts. So I will move to the next slides. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shankar. I will explain purchase statement. First point is intelligent purchasing. First point is intelligent pricing system.
Payment system is the demand and demand. Demand means in festival demands mobiles and mobiles in demand time and demand pricing is low. Demand pricing is high and demand is low and price is go on low. And next chatbot. Chatbot in mobile app and our company website. And customer in search of customer in search of product on website and purchase the product and price select the product and select product and purchase the product. Next argument reality. Argumented reality. For example, Lenskart using camera how to look the glasses and check the app and next 3D printing. 3D printing customization of product. 3D printing more customization of production. Payment based on fingerprints on push cards.
What is a push cart?
The customer go on the store and take the push cards and push cards in the sensors and purchase the item and purchase item and scan QR code on purchase the item and scan in the push card and go.
What is a push cart? No, I don't want you to answer. I want him to answer. He is presenting, right? Why are you answering for him? What is a push cart?
So push cart is in the store. In store is a so purchase item not into the baskets. Push carts.
Sorry?
So go to the stores and collect purchasing the item and store in the baskets.
Okay. So that basket is a push cart.
Yes, sir. Basket is push cart, sir.
Okay. So what will how will this fingerprints payments based on fingerprints on push carts? What does that do?
Sir, in basket push carts, in baskets have fingerprints and sensors, sir.
Mhm.
Can enter in the store and
So you understood what it is. You understood, right? What it is?
yes, sir.
Okay, then fine. Go ahead. Proceed.
So enter in the store and take the one basket of push cards using using fingerprints and basket is unlocked and purchasing the all products and scan QR code and do the baskets
Okay.
and
Okay.
store
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead. Proceed.
and last go out in the store and the next one thought detection, AI, big data and machine learning. So using machine learning, train one model and installation in the store and AI can analyze it into big data and the AI is provided in customer details and fraud detection, what is customer fraud on the product. Next, robots or drones given delivery and purchasing the customer in the store and customer purchasing online and robots or drones are delivered to the home through drones. Production facilities. The customer purchasing online cash on delivery and production how it works. The product is customer purchasing the product on online and product is so next slide will be thank you.
My name is Gaurav, and in services, we are using the AI chatbot, where AI is a simulation of a human intelligence process, especially like a computer system, and we are using chatbot to improve the customer's experience with a delightful and interaction with the chatbots, where customer can get more guidance, and also the chatbot can handle many queries. And if the customer have any doubt on any product and he wants to know about those products, like for example, washing machine or fridge, he can ask the doubts in chatbots that what are these things and what are the features we can see in this. So he will get some ideas and guidelines by the chatbots. And the same IoT. We can get advantage from the IoT is whenever the washing machine of fridge are have some default problems, then we can by sensing the cameras or problems, IoT will suggest some videos to know that how it can be done corrected. This is how IoT gives the advantage in the service line and the AI. Thanks. The next
Guys, any doubts so far in explained slides? Please respond. Any doubts in the slides and also how the audio video is going? Please reply in chat. Any problem with the audio? So is my audio clear, sir? I have made some small changes.
I think your audio is fine, Chandrakant. Go.
So the next step is loyalty. Here QR code. By scanning the QR code, AI will come to know about the previous history of the customer and his experience with our company like that. So which will be immediately available to all the participants from our company, management and marketing departments and also salesmen. So all those guys. And also, as of now, the customer has moved from awareness to consideration to application and has used the product also. So, chatbot, once successfully taking him through the service step, so already he has used our product and chatbot, we need not need a reason, but keep interacting with the customer at a regular intervals. So even customer also will allow this because he is already a customer of our company. So whenever our company calls, so he will be interacting with during his free time. So here our chatbot RM will be building a free and friendly conversation at regular intervals with the customer, so as to understand his experience with our products and his feedback about our products and all that. It will be in more of an informal manner. So. And these interactions will be remembered, will be stored in our database so that AI can analyze that. And next one is also chatbot will address customer concerns, worries, convert them into opportunities, recommends speakers and offers discount. Example, for a customer who has bought a TV and has used that for 3 to 4 months, chatbots will call him after 3-4 months and will explaining that you can buy a speaker, your TV film seeing experience will be much better with these kind of speakers. So here chatbots will be generating a say here. It will be AI based technology. And one more is next technology is customer relationship management. See, already he has passed through 4 stages. He is in the 5th step and is a loyal customer. So instead of looking for new customers, we should nurture this relationship and maintain this customer. So all this data will be entered into customer relationship module, that's called SAP, or it's a platform on ERP platform. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, wherein CRM is a one module of that, and SAP is a company providing that CRM module. So it starts from ERP. SAP is a company providing ERP services, and CRM is one module in ERP services. So SAP is a company name. And next one is customized discount offers. So when making a sale to happen for a new customer, we have to bring him through all the phases: awareness, consideration, application, service. So instead of bringing a customer in all those stages, so for an existing customer only, we can give some discount that offers and make him to purchase something else of our company products. So it will be much easier. So we are giving a discount, but instead of spending money on making a customer to pass through all the steps, we are saving there, and our inventory will also be moving very quickly. So guys, any doubts, queries into previous slides of loyalty step? Can you respond please in chat? Okay, we move to next page. The next one is advocacy phase. Here, the chatbot will be calling the references given by the client, and it can build conversations with the prospective client to create sell opportunities. So from where the references will be collected, it will be collected from the loyal customers. Chatbot, because chatbots will be engaging through customer through his social media apps. So that's where they get their friends list. And they can interact with a loyal customers friend base also. So a loyal customers friend base, now the AI's target is to move all of these friends through awareness step. So the cycle starts repeating for all those friends. And next one is AI beautification, AI based beautification technology. Here what's happening now, AI should help the loyal customer to post his experience in social media apps with our product. So, for example, a customer has brought shirts and pants from our company. How he looks in those products? He is a loyal customer and he wants to showcase it to all his friends list, and he wants to post these experiences onto social media apps. Here, however the customer looks, we can make him still more beautiful. So that kind of thing our AIs will be doing. So as of now, there are a lot of AI systems to make anything beautiful and smooth with good colors. So through this AI apps, we can post the customer clips of 10 seconds or 15 seconds. We can get it ready and give it to client or customer, which customer will be posting on his social media apps, which can reach his customer or friends list. For example, as on today, anybody on Facebook is having on an average 500 to 1,000 friends in his list, and those who are actively engaged into and those who are becoming influencers, they will be having in Facebook 5,000 friends in his list. So to all them, we are giving free publicity of our products. So this is the advantage of AI beautification technology in advocacy phase. So with this, we end our presentations. Now it's open for interactive session. Guys, having any doubts, please feel open to ask. We'll discuss them. Thank you, sir.
All right, so nobody has any questions. All right, let's move to the next presentation. I will come back to this, but let's move to the next presentation. So while the other people come up on screen, so Chandrakant and team, okay, primarily I saw Chandrakant only presenting. So few things. One is you have to make the slides a little more lively. So you have to be consistent with the font, the size of the text and all of that, and numbering should be there. And you can add some images to make it more interesting. You can find some images to make it more interesting. All right. I will come back to you again after this. Let's see this, which is the center presenting. Okay.
So, thank you.
Yeah. Can you go ahead and present Vaishali Computers?
My name is Yasmin from Vaishali Computers, Ballari. Our team.
You have to do an audio check with the others. I'm not going to correct it. Others have to correct it. If they are okay, I'm fine with it.
Your audio is very low. Vaishali audio is low.
My name is Yasmin from Vaishali Computers, Ballari. Our team members are Rupashri, Swapna, Chandana, Meghana, Pani Krishna. Today's the topic is technology used in STEM journey. Next slide will be now explained by Rupashri.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rupashri from Vaishali Computers, Ballari. So my topic is about the first of customer journey, that is awareness. So what is awareness? Awareness is nothing but make sure the customer is aware of product. So how do we make an awareness through advertisements using social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, and then some technologies will be used in this phase of customer journey. Those are artificial intelligence. How artificial intelligence will work will help in awareness. For this, I'll give you an example which I personally experienced. I don't know how many of you observed. All of us, most of us may use an Instagram account, right? So product in Amazon or Facebook, Amazon or Flipkart, within a few minutes we will get advertisement about that particular product which we searched in Instagram page. So have you ever wondered like how the Instagram get to what we search? Right?
Rupashri, your voice is breaking.
Okay.
Because we are not able to follow
Is it
whatever.
clear now?
Yeah, now it is better. Now it is better.
So Rupa, you're presenting well, but you have to also check whether it is being received. Right? I'm not interjecting with this audio business because it's a very basic thing. Okay. That's why I'm not asking you to, because I've been doing that for a while now. So it's up to you to check if the audio is correct. Are you even audible to the others? Once in a while, you can check. I mean, not once in a while, in the beginning at least. You're presenting well. The previous thing that your team presented was completely.
Yes, sir, the audio was low.
It was very low. Neither did you say anything. I mean, some of them might have said something, but there was no point in having that presentation, right? So this is something I can't help. audio connection is not good or video is not good or presentation is not coming up is your problem. It's not my problem, right? In the sense, if there is an interview, you can't expect the the company people to sit through this whole thing. They will just cut it off. They will just say, we can't hear you. Sorry, we'll come back to you later. That's all they will say. Why would they sit through the whole presentation? Or why would anyone, forget about a company, if, any other place where you're presenting, if that person can't understand what you're saying because of these basic things like audio, video, and presentation, they will just spend their time somewhere else. No, they're not obliged to sit and listen to you.
Yes, sir.
Holding your this thing, but in general, I'm telling the entire classroom. So it's not my job to keep checking whether the audio is clear or not. If from my side there is an audio which is, and I will try and correct it. If it's beyond my this thing, of course, I will have to tell you to, maybe the next session or something like that. But in general, that doesn't happen, right? You're usually able to hear me clearly. So this is something you people have to take care of yourselves. That is an area that I can't do anything about. Yeah. So present now and go ahead and present.
Yes, sir.
Goes.
Please let me know if there is any voice break.
Yeah. So you have to address the others. Don't talk to sir. Sir is not responsible for your audio.
No, sir, I'm telling everyone.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So you have to find ways to figure out whether, how you're going to check whether audio is good or not. You'll have to check with the others.
So guys, please let me know if there is a break in voice. I'll go on with my presentation. So for this, how artificial intelligence is used in awareness, I'll give you an example which I personally experienced. So all of us use the social media platform, for example, Instagram. So after searching a particular product in Amazon and Flipkart, within a few minutes we will get advertised.
Still we are getting voice glitch. Can you check with your network?
The network is good, ma'am. Is it clear now, ma'am?
Now it is clear, but without audio, without video.
Now we are able to hear. Once again,
I turned off my video, ma'am. That's why the voice is clear. Okay, so the example is, we use a social media platform like Instagram, right? So after searching a particular product in Flipkart and Amazon, within a few minutes, we will get advertisement about that particular product which we searched into our Instagram feed. Have you ever wondered how the Instagram is getting know about the product which we searched? So here artificial intelligence will help. Artificial intelligence will generate the ads which the customer needs. So if we search a product in any platform, that means we are in need of that product. That's why we are getting advertisement about that product with offers. This is how artificial intelligence work. It will generate the ads which the customers are in need. And chatbot is also used in the step of awareness. With advertisement, we will get a link below that advertisement. Even in WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, we will get a website and a link. If we open that link, it will take us to that particular website of that brand which we are searched or which the advertisement is about. And in that website, we can see the a tab called customer support, and in that customer support we will get to know about all the answers to our queries. The chatbot will clear all our doubts. These are the technologies used in awareness step. Thank you, everyone. Further, my teammate Swapna is going to explain.
So hold on. So how many slides do you have? How many slides does this team have?
We have still 5 slides, sir.
Okay, so I really like the way Rupashri presents. Rupashri, can you come on video? I just wanted to give some feedback. So see, Chandrakant is one person who does a lot of research and he presents it. He puts a lot of effort in putting it, and he does a lot of work. So, and every time it is very evident that he will present from that team. And, we've all accepted that he's going to lead the team and all of that, which is good. The other person I wanted to also see, Rupashri, you told me that you don't have a technical background, but you're still putting in this effort. What I like about your presentation is you're trying to understand the topic and you're putting it in your own words. So that is why that enthusiasm is there, that energy is there. And you should maintain that, because that is the basic thing. After that, you can learn something if required in your job or for a job or for a role. But first, you all have to understand the technology, right? So that is something I really wanted to appreciate. What I want you to do tomorrow or the next session, whenever we are having, I want you to take this whole presentation of your team, Rupashri, the whole presentation. I want you to present this entire presentation. Okay, and I want others to watch you presenting. With your understanding, whatever you take the whole presentation, and I want you to explain to everybody, like you have explained about the awareness part right from the beginning till the end. The only drawback is your audio is bad. So I don't know how you're going to correct that.
No, sir.
I mean,
Today climate is little cloudy here.
Whatever the reason is, that's not my control, right? So you have to figure that out, and tomorrow or whenever the next session is, be prepared with that, because I want to show the others as a sample how you should prepare for these kind of topics. Okay, so tomorrow we'll take this up, these slides, but Rupashri is going to present for the entire classroom. The others, I mean, for this this particular slide, this particular PPT. Okay, I know that the others would have done that, but you present it, and when questions come and all of that, others can participate and answer. I want them to understand how they need to present. So Chandrakant anyway has done it for their other team. I wanted to give you an assignment, all of you. I wanted to give an assignment, but I think I will park it for tomorrow, because we have some more presentations to go. This one, and then there is another one coming from I think Kavita Computers regarding this. It's something about another topic. What was the topic? Let me look at the chat box. What was your topic, Kavita Computers?
Robotics.
Robotics. But the topic was to do this whole thing, right? You've done only for robotics, is it? Okay, anyway, let's see tomorrow how you present. You have time till tomorrow again. Prepare for it. I want an enthusiastic presentation like Chandrakant is doing and like Rupashri is doing. I want to be engaged with your presentation. I should want to hear. It should not be a dry presentation where it is just going on, and I'm waiting for it to get over. Right? I have to feel that energy that you have understood the topic, and you are, even if it is just one topic, you need to present it. All right. So before that, when you did this, before we wind up for today, when you did this exercise, again, the exercise is meant to give you experience about these technologies and prepare. There is an assignment which I will give tomorrow, not today. Are there any questions? For the next couple of minutes or so, I can take any questions. If you want something, you want to understand something, or you're not understanding something, please let me know now. This is the time you can ask me any questions. And if required, I'll use that information or that question for tomorrow's discussion. Is there anything you want to ask? Anybody? So Chandrakant, your slides, the improvement that needs, so talking is okay. Now you're doing a lot of research and all that, that is good. But the presentation has to improve with, more clarity. Who's making those slides? Are you making those slides, or who's making those slides?
As a team, we are making, sir.
Presently,
Yes, sir.
you are making it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, I thought so. So give it more, maybe some images. Once in a while you add, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but you can improve it with more color is fine. I mean, you're being consistent in one place, one thing, that is okay. Give maybe bullet points, 1, 2, 3 you can give, and then font you have to pay attention to, some images, and pause when you're presenting. Don't go on for half an hour. Just after each slide you can ask if everybody understood this. You can even ask them questions just to make sure that they understood. If nobody is answering, nobody is responding, you can understand what's going on, right? You might as well do it in front of a mirror, right? So that's there. Anybody else has any other questions? Tomorrow we'll discuss more. Anybody else has any other questions? Those from Vaishali Computers who prepared those slides and were planning to present, don't worry, you'll get an opportunity to present. But tomorrow I want her to present because I saw that change complete. I mean, from the beginning till now, I've been observing the students, right? And then the way she's presented, there is that enthusiasm coming. There is that interest in that topic. And I want you to notice that. She said that she does not have a technology background, but if she's able to do it, why can't the others who are having at least some kind of a technical background, right? So, all right, if there aren't any questions, we will end the session for today, and we will reconvene again in the next session. Okay, and I expect all of you to be there with your presentations, and those who could not prepare today, they can at least come the next time a little more prepared. All right. All right. Thank you very much. I'll hand it over to the organizing team now, and then we will end the session today.
Thank you, sir.
Kionics team.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Sir,
Yeah, you have a question? Someone had a question?
tomorrow I will present all of this, sir.
I'm sorry, who's that? Vinay. Vinay, right? Vinayak.
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow I will present all of this.
Audio is bad, Vinayak. Tomorrow you will present what?
Cover letter, sir. Cover letter.
Okay, so suddenly you appeared today. You were not there last time, and we'll see if we have time tomorrow. We'll discuss the cover letter tomorrow. All right?
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. We'll take it up only when you're present. When you're there, we'll take it up at that time. Okay. If you're coming tomorrow or whenever the next session is, we'll meet you. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. You all have a good evening.
Hello, sir.
Thank you, sir.